Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the HBCU podcast, the show, whatever you want it to be. With your host, Hashim the Dream. You already know what it is. And my co host.
Good rising, good people. Bobby K here. And, and our honorary co/editor.
Wally not well, y'all. We starting off strong today. April 1st.
Big flex. Okay. I see you.
Get it.
All right. So we are here. You see the title. We are here for another HBCU confession. As per usual, these are anonymous. And you know what? I'm going to make it a little spicy. So I'm going to let y'all, Wale and Hashim, I'm going to let y'all choose. Do y'all want option A or option B? Because I got two different choices, and I'm not sure which one we should do. So y'all decide which one.
Which one involves sleeping with someone who they shouldn't be?
Both of them.
I guess option B. Technically,
I'll pick option B.
Wow, y'all spicy. That's crazy.
They'll say y'all. Why they didn't even choose it?
We'll pick B. Just whatever.
All right, cool. I thought option A would actually be more productive, but it's fine.
I okay. Do A. Do A.
All right, bet. All right, bet. All right, cool. So as usual, this is anonymous. We don't know who this is from, but this is from Howard University. Always Howard. I got a job, and all my male coworkers, so I'm assuming this is a guy, all my male coworkers say I flirt with female coworkers. I talk to them like I talk to males. Advice, or have I mastered macking?
Okay.
I
think, comments or concerns?
I think he's just a good looking dude, right? And he's having conversations. No, chill, hold on. He's having conversations. No, if this is the difference, right? He's a good looking dude having normal conversations, which makes the girl feel comfortable. And then she has reactions and like, wow, I might have to like this dude. He looks good. He's not being a weirdo. You know, it's rare to find in this society now. So, you know, I think that's what's happening here.
Are you insinuating that if a person is deemed more attractive, that other person would be more likely to feel comfortable talking to them?
Yeah, it's scientifically proven.
Oh my God!
No.
What scientific case have you seen?
If we've seen cases where babies look at an attractive face and they laugh, they smile. You show them an ugly face, they cry. Look it up.
Do you know from experience?
Me? I have no idea. I'm very oblivious.
So this is hearsay you're talking about, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Hearsay. Objection.
Got it. Okay. So you think is basically he's an attractive guy, and because he's attractive, they are flocking to him easier to make it seem like he's flirting, but he's just being regular degular.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. Wale?
I'm going to speak from the perspective of his male coworkers that they're not as, there's something about them that they're not doing or doing that probably doesn't like attract the female coworkers, or if they try to talk to them, it immediately is they know they're flirting versus like, and they're not supposed to do it in the workplace, versus this guy who's just doing it casually and they're mistaking it for flirting.
Well, I mean, you make it seem like they're kind of jealous, though. That's
but not jealous, but just I want to say probably projecting. Like that's probably something they think they themselves would do. But this guy who's attractive comes along, or maybe he's attractive, maybe he's not, I don't know. But he comes along, he's talking to all these girls like it's nothing, and they like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or this person who's making this confession, they're probably oblivious to their own actions. Because there'd be people who like, I know some friends where I'm like, oh, you a flirt, huh? Like, what are you talking about? This is me. Yeah, okay, sure, maybe. But it's always a looking glass perspective. Like, you might not think so on the outside. It might seem like it. Is it true? Is it not? Depends what he's doing outside of this confession that we don't know about.
This is my fault, Hashim. This is an interesting scenario to me because usually I feel like girls are more often mistaken for being considered flirty when they're not compared to guys. Am I wrong in that? Or
no, you're not wrong.
I think you're usually the case. I think you're right.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. So, and on top of that, it's a workplace environment. So, I feel like from his perspective, or from the person that wrote this, I don't think he's intentionally flirting.
It also depends
Because
what the work environment is.
Bro,
Like, is this a retail store? Is this
I
a
we
I
don't know
automatically thought it was retail because is this I Bobby?
retail.
They're in college, bro. What are the odds they're in the office with OD guys? He probably working in the gym.
oh, probably.
Mm, that's a
Probably.
good. Could be training. Could be personal trainer, right?
Oh,
Personal
that's
training.
crazy now. Yeah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
you're nasty. You're nasty. Okay, go ahead, Hashim. What you saying?
I was gonna say I think it also depends on the intention. Like he could think of it as normal, but they could perceive it as flirting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I think that also goes with the oblivious segment.
But
Who's
if
they?
he
Is
if
they the
he's not
girls or the
flirting,
male
Yeah,
coworkers?
girls,
Oh
both of them actually.
no, but
Yeah.
he said the male coworkers. He never said the girls said he was flirting. He said the guys think he's flirting. That's the
Oh,
difference.
you're right. You actually right. You're right. 1 point to Bobby. Go ahead,
hmm,
Wally.
my thing is though, ah man, what was the fucking thought?
Yeah.
In a
What, what,
dilemma.
what was it about?
No, it's about his ass. It's like, oh, there his statement. He said, "Has he mastered macking?" That's a weird choice of words. If you're not like, does it
Yeah.
mean now that he has? No, no. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's a weird choice of words to
No.
use that there. Like, have I mastered macking? Like, so he's probably practiced in the past, and now he turns it on and off, or he legit is doing it in a way where that person or people will never know if he's flirting or not. That's just him. Like to like
Yeah.
the
I
I
mean,
don't think. Okay, Hashim.
you could see it as like he said he mastered macking, as in like is the way to mac to act normal, to have normal conversations.
That's a
You
good,
know,
yeah, that's a good point.
I
maybe
Because
that's
don't
the
think.
key.
I don't think it's intentional though because he said he asked before that he said advice. So it makes me it gives me the impression that what's happening is like Hashim said, like he's naturally talking to these women and in some form of context, and because he might be charismatic, he might not even be the most attractive. But sometimes you don't have to be the most attractive for girls to feel comfortable talking to you. You can if you are charismatic and you have a sense of humor, that could go a long way. And most importantly, if girls feel safe to talk to you and around you, and you're not going to be on some weird shit or something like that, or be creepy, that right there can give you a lot of leeway into them, starting to be kind of flirtatious towards you or give you some, whatever the case, especially in the workplace. So I feel like he's not genuinely sure. And I also think he's not sure how he should proceed because I feel like the some of these coworkers that he's talking to, these female coworkers, he might have interest in, and he's not sure what to do. Because that's why would you ask, or have I mastered macking if you wasn't trying to approach some of them in that way?
That's
Like,
two
you know what I
point
mean? Like,
2 points to Bobby because he's spitting today.
I'm cooking.
He on fire today. It's a
Yeah.
rare occasion.
All right, don't drag it. Don't drag it. Don't drag it.
Wale, you look like you had something to say, like something was on your mind.
I was gonna say sidebar. Like this is probably one of the better confessions in a long while. You know, another point to Bobby. Another point to
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah,
North. There we
bro.
go.
He's killing it today.
Hey, it's springtime, sun is out, you know what I'm saying? It's the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I get better with the vibe. So, what is you guys' advice for how he should proceed? A, with the girls, with the female coworkers, should he continue what he's doing? Should he stop it? And B, in terms of the perception of the male coworkers and how he interacts with them, with them perceiving him as a Mac. Wale.
I think he needs to legit ask both sides of his coworkers, like, no, the guy is really like, what is it that he's doing that seems like it's flirting? And think on that, and maybe reevaluate if he is flirting or not, because it's always good to get an outside perspective and also to probably avoid potential problems and maybe ask himself, is he trying to actually pursue someone in the workplace? And if so, how he needs to, project himself to not give the wrong message. Maybe he could ask the female coworkers, and maybe I don't know what y'all think on that part. It's always good to get women's side of things, but at the same time, kind of place, someone might take it the wrong way. I don't know. That's where I stand.
I feel like he should not be if the inclination of what he said towards the end of the confession is that he might be interested in approaching one of these girls, I think that's a terrible idea. I think that I think doing anything of the sort with a coworker is a disaster waiting to happen. If you are going to be nice into them, then I think he should just naturally do that. And if they're comfortable with them, cool. But keep a boundary because that shit could go left real quick, like you said, Wale, and it could turn from, oh, we're just cool coworkers to, oh, he's being harassing towards me and being too flirtatious. And you don't want to blur those lines, especially
Mm-hmm.
you in college and you
Well,
young. Oh no. Mm-mm.
if he in college, he could just talk to him outside of work, and it's not really a work thing, you know.
But who said they're in college?
Like I said, I'm gonna assume this is on campus job or retail where people are around the same age.
Oh, like work
That's my
study or something like
like
that?
I'm automatically thought of like finish line. That's what I automatically thought of. Where everybody's more social, where it could be like, oh, it looks like you're flirting with them, like that type of thing. That's what I automatically think.
Do you guys think it matters like what age they are in terms of this compared to like if they're a freshman and they're like 18 compared to like if they're like a senior and they're like 22? Do you think that matters in terms of like how to handle this?
I think if you're younger, you're more likely to be some kind of target. Like if
What you
you are
mean?
like this person that's being mistaken for or possibly mistaken for being flirtatious, if you're on the younger side, well, that the age alone generates a lot of attention in the workplace in specific
Mm.
work environments for whatever reason. Like retail, I feel like definitely would. Um, so yeah, I think again, depending where he is working, but yeah, age would probably make someone a target where you have to really figure out what is going down. So,
Mm.
and also your circumstance, like I feel like the younger you are, obviously you need that job because I mean, unless you're an influencer like nowadays, you ain't making those big bucks like that. So you can keep your job.
That's a good point too. The risk of him losing his job over some shit like this is what I'm saying. This is a slippery slope.
Uh,
That's
I,
okay.
you could keep it very professional. Then I'm sticking to it's an on campus job where it's
Why are you
not do or
stuck on it
die
being on campus?
because he's in college.
That
When
doesn't
I
mean
was
it's
in
on
college,
campus.
I was not working no office job. I was not
It could be
working. I was
fast
working.
food. Who knows?
Yeah, but that's more oh yeah, shift's done, let's go out to the bar, blah blah blah, That's
That's true.
more mixy type stuff, right? My advice
Think
to
about that.
him, what you said? I never
Nothing.
worked at a fast food restaurant in my life.
I,
Anyway, my advice to him is to just keep doing what he's doing, and then if he's interested in one or two or three of them, you know, for
What advice
no,
is this, bro?
no, no. Listen.
now you hear how he's
Listen,
talking.
Hold on.
listen,
All right, hold on.
listen. You're not listening.
Go ahead.
You could pursue him just saying and just let them know that you're not like if he's not looking for anything serious or what his intentions are, and then and don't let them guys hype you up and hype you up to do something crazy because
That's a good one. That is a good one. I like that one.
Man's gonna pull up to work thinking shit sweet and tap him on the ass, and then he
yeah,
got
that's crazy.
like shit get critical.
All
That's
right,
where you get
we just have
fired.
tough. We
Get
just
kicked
have
out of
tough. Get
school.
rated. Let's relax right now.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying shit could go left real quick. You get too comfortable with that gas, like Hashim said. So like, do never listen for the
No,
young
no,
people.
no, no. Hashim, finish your thought. No, no, stop, Bobby. Stop.
what?
What? No, I just want. They need to know this. Okay, tell this to a young person. Okay, especially a young adult, a young male. Do not
Mhm.
let your homies.
It's supporting you.
No. Do not let them get you in a situation to get gas to do some shit that they think's gonna work, but it's not gonna work. Okay.
But what if it
What's wrong
worked?
with it? What?
There's a
What
no,
if he,
no.
what
There's
if
a
he, what if
reason.
he liked that?
No, 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 no. There's
What
a
do you mean? What
reason
if he's like
why.
that?
Wait, what are you talking about, Hashim?
Right? What?
I said, what if they gas him up and that girl so happened to like him, and then they end up going out. I'm not saying do anything crazy like you said it in your example, but to actually like approach, be like, how they be gassing, yo, go talk to her, blah blah blah, like that type of.
You
I
need to
think
be 1000% sure,
I,
because the last thing you want to be, especially in the workplace, is that dude that went to approach the girl, a coworker, which you shouldn't have been doing in the first place, and you went to go approach her, and then shit goes left, and now everybody in the office or everybody in the workplace is looking at you crazy. You don't want to be in that situation. I'm telling you right now, especially you in college, nah. And some of your coworkers are in the same college, nah. You don't want that.
I
You do
mean,
not.
honestly, if he's getting mistaken for flirting and the female workers are grabbing towards him, he don't need no type of gas from them or any kind of advice.
Nah.
Like,
No, but maybe he's stopping himself. So by getting the extra fuel, right? Then it'll charge him up
That
to
that extra
actually,
fuel.
yeah.
You
mm,
really want this man to catch a case? That's so crazy.
It's not.
no,
Bobby,
he's
you thinking the
stating.
worst of the worst.
No, because bro, it's a
You think
workplace
he's about
situation.
to go
No, no,
go
no.
up to them, pick them up, put them over the shoulder, and bring
No,
them home?
you're thinking, no, I'm emphasizing this is a workplace situation. Okay. This is not them in
Bro, but
college.
it's not. I'm thinking retail.
It could not be retail.
It gotta be. It can't be an office job. You in college? No way, no how. And
Bro,
you
this
in college because look at this. You're gonna finish. Either it's in the middle of the day where you finish and you go to class. You might have class with some of the other people that's working with you, or
mhm.
it's at the end of the day. It's like, yo, let's go out. Let's go out with the coworkers.
Or it could be an internship.
I'm gonna say it's not an internship because I feel like the other guys wouldn't be gassing you like that in an internship.
Eh,
I would think they wouldn't.
I think I'm more so on Wale's side. I think you need to talk. I think you should ask the girls first and make sure, are they comfortable? Is everything cool? And make sure there's no misunderstandings, no nothing. And then once you get a confirmation from them, you need to go holler at the boys and let them know, hey, y'all need to chill out, because they might be fucking around and telling the girls some shit about you to gas you up even more. It could be some sabotage going on. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out different scenarios because he's young. He might not understand what the situation is, because it sounds too good to be true. If I'm being honest, the more I think about it, you just so happen to have a great relationship with all these girls at work, and all your mans who are coworkers of you is gassing you up and saying that you a flirt. That sounds too ideal scenario, brother.
But it could be like what Wale is saying. They're projecting because he could just have really good friends
Mm-hmm.
and they have really good relationships, and they're just like, nah, he got to be doing something with one of them. In reality, he's just chilling.
But that's what I'm saying, though. He needs to establish that boundary with them, because they could
He
be.
already does. It's just from the outside perspective, the dudes, they're thinking something else. I agree with myself, my opinion, but that,
I agree with myself. That is peak Hashim right there.
Point one to Hashim. Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way. All right.
Wale, 80 last.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Last thoughts. I would say, you're young. This is the time to make mistakes.
Yeah, you couldn't even get that
if
one
they
straight, huh?
if they thought you was backing before, wait till you actually start backing.
On that note, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of HBCU. Comment down below who you agree with on perspective of this confession. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We will have more confessions, as well as Prove It or Lose It, interviews, as well as film and show reviews. Let us know what type of content you guys are looking for. Please follow us on IG at HBCU3, as well as TikTok, the HBCU podcast. And on that note, we are out of here. Peace.